Pause. Ding. Can we get the butler in here? Let's get some drinks for these two ladies.
Come on, Butler.
Butler, please.
Oh my God, this is the best bottle service I've ever had in my entire life. You want that?
Absolutely.
How many?
2 to 3.
Are you gonna name them Kait and Avery?
I don't want to name them after their mothers, so no.
You dirty son of a bitch.
One to each of us.
That's cute. I love that.
Isaac with the quick wit. Big classy.
Wait. She has yabos like that and she doesn't have an OnlyFans? You're kidding me. Listen, I've seen them for free, so fuck you. Are we ready?
We're live.
All right, we are live. Hi, guys. I'm Avery Madison. I am guest hosting today for Joe. So sorry you don't get to see that mustache. I'm here with Kait.
Hi, I'm Kait.
And of
Welcome,
course,
Catherine.
Audio Boy.
Yes.
How do you feel today having a woman host?
I feel so good.
Did you need
Joe's time was expired.
Yeah.
He just
He
didn't
had to
quite
go.
have the talent it took.
He ran out of funny. I didn't like it anymore. I was like, I have to step in. Yeah.
Who's the audio boy, though?
That guy. The
That
hot
would
one
be
in the
Papa.
corner. Would you feel that maybe you needed a woman's touch today?
Absolutely.
I think he's been needing a woman's touch for a long time.
For a while, for about 28 years. He's like, yeah, baby, come here.
We strive for greatness on this pod, and this is what we need.
And this is what we need. So welcome to Table for One. I'm with my good friend Kait, and we're going to get to know you a little bit. What originally brought you to Denver? Was it for fun, for work? Just decided.
Well, I'm a mountain girl.
Okay.
I'm a mountain girly. So,
You're like the hottest mountain girl I've ever seen in my entire life. I see videos of you. I'm like, yes, bitch.
Okay, so I'll give you the long version since we're here.
Yeah.
So basically in 2015, I did a road trip with one of my best friends right after I graduated college at University of Cincinnati. We went and did the whole West. So we started in Cincy and we went up to like Texas, Arizona, Utah, Wyoming, planned the whole trip around a concert at Red Rocks. We went to the concert. We hung out in Denver for a week. We freaking loved it. Like immediately we were like, we are moving here someday. I love hiking. I love skiing. I love all those things.
That's cute.
So, not Joe gagging in the background.
Hey, cut that. It's not the only thing he's gagging on.
So anyway, after that, I had to do my dietetic internship. I went back to Cleveland for a year. I was doing my training. Really wanted to move out here. I applied for a job out here, interviewed, didn't get it. I applied to get my master's out here. Pandemic hit, it was all online. I was like, I was starting to give up on it.
Yeah.
But then I was working fully remote for about a year through the pandemic. And I asked my company, I was like, can I work remote in Colorado? And they were like, yeah.
That's cute. I
we
love
sent
that.
it.
Ooh,
Yeah.
go girl.
We sent it.
So you're with the same company in Cincinnati?
No. I changed jobs.
Where are they based out of? Or your company
My
now?
company now, I guess it's technically based out of Texas, but we don't have like a headquarters.
Yeah. And so what do you do for work?
So I'm a registered dietitian.
Okay.
I work
She's
in private
hot and
practice.
smart.
So I have my own private practice. I have a company that like runs the billing. So I just see clients all day long. So I make my own schedule. I have full flexibility. I just talk
That's
about
why
living
my
a
girly
healthy
pop is getting
lifestyle.
drunk on the mountain on Fridays.
Yeah,
I was scared you were
I don't
going to
work
make it today.
Fridays. I don't work Fridays. Like once I got control of my own schedule, I was
Yeah.
like, no. Fridays are ski days, baby.
As you should. That's exactly it. I love that. Okay, so back home, what is your family like? Give me kind of a background.
Yeah. So I'm the youngest of 4.
Okay.
I have 4 siblings, 2 older brothers, 1 older sister. I have 6 nieces and nephews.
Oh my God.
I have like 60 plus cousins. I have like a huge family.
Do you like having a big family?
I love it. Yeah. I'm like
I
super
love
family
that.
oriented. It's really hard being away from them like here, but I go back and visit a lot.
I feel like a lot of people in Denver, like they're family oriented, but this is where you go to have fun. Like people aren't ready to settle down and like start a family here. Would you agree
definitely
with
not.
that?
Yeah.
No.
I feel like it's more of like a East Coast, like I'm from the Midwest.
Yeah.
Like in the Midwest, everyone's like,
That's why you're so
family,
fucking nice.
We love each other.
Yeah.
And then you come out here and everyone's like, fuck your family,
No.
like whatever. Like
Every person I've met from the Midwest is so fucking nice. And I'm like, do you want to be best friends? Am I allowed to cuss?
Absolutely. I'm bleeping them all out, but no, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so how old are you right now?
I'm 32 years
You're
old.
32. Hottest 32-year-old I've ever seen. So when you were younger, what did you think your life would look like at 32? And what does it feel like now? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously it's different than
Yeah.
I thought it would
Of
be at
course, it always
32,
is. Yeah.
Right? Like, obviously when you're a kid, like, you think you're going to be, like, married with babies by, like, 25. Which, like...
Do you ever think, thank God I'm not?
With the person I was with previously, yes.
Yeah. I think back to people I thought I would get married to. I'm like, thank God I didn't do that.
Yeah, dodge that bullet. Yeah. So
Okay.
definitely different than I pictured. But like, I love my life. Like,
Yeah.
I think my siblings sometimes feel bad for me. They're like, you know, back home in Ohio with all their little kids and houses and family. And they're like, when are you going to settle down? And I'm like, I'm living my best life.
Oh my God,
So,
100%. I think that
don't
sometimes...
feel bad for
Totally,
me.
no. And
I kind of feel bad for you.
Yeah,
Like,
100%. I kind of say that and I feel bad because I'm like, okay, but like you're living a very like simple life and that's fun for you. I love the hustle and bustle. And you're always busy, so you obviously love it too.
Yeah, I mean, everyone just has different goals, like what they want. Like if I was there now, I think I'd be like really unhappy. So
Yeah, 100%.
I love what I got going on.
Yeah, you do. So, okay, speaking of that, have you ever been in a very serious relationship? Engaged? I don't know. Like maybe.
Yes. I was. So I've been single for about like a year and a half now.
Okay.
I was engaged. I was in a relationship for 8 years.
8 years.
I know.
Oh my God. You got me beat. I thought I was long. Wow.
I know. Yeah, a long time. Yeah, I was engaged. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Did we get along with him? Is he fine?
He's okay.
He's okay. Where does he live?
He lives here in Denver.
He lives here.
Yeah, my
Okay.
ex.
Do you guys ever see each other?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Which is fine. I mean, we all reconnect.
Well,
That's fine.
okay, he's my dog's father.
No, shut up. You guys have a child.
So sometimes, once in a while, he watches him for me.
Okay.
You got a baby daddy, huh?
Yeah, you got a baby daddy.
I
Baby
do
daddy.
have a son.
Wow.
I'm a mother.
And so what's your dog's name? And what does he look like?
He's a very handsome golden doodle. He's blonde with green eyes, just
Can
like
we
his
see a
mother.
picture?
Yes.
Yeah.
I always say he got his good looks from me.
Of course
He's
he
my
did. Look at you.
background on my screen. I don't know if you guys can they see that.
Send me that photo and I'll just put it on the screen.
Perfect. But yeah, he's blonde with green eyes, and he looks like his mother.
So you guys are twins.
Yeah.
That's very cute. I love that. So in your past relationship, I mean, Denver dating is pretty fucking horrible. We all know it. Actually, it's really fun. I would say it was horrible for a bit. You kind of get down, but like, I mean, you're having fun.
Yeah.
But what was like the biggest lesson you learned after that relationship?
I think for me, the biggest thing is not to settle.
Yes.
Like, I think as you get into your late 20s, early 30s, you'll see people around you just kind of like settle down with whoever's there.
Yeah.
And they end up really unhappy. And I could have easily done that. I could have stayed in that relationship. But honestly, I was like, you know what? I want better for myself.
Yes.
And if I stay with this, I'm not going to have the future I envision for myself. So
I think
gotta skedaddle.
You word for word have told me, you're like, I have the best life by myself. If you don't enhance that, then you don't need to be in it.
Yeah.
That's a great mindset to be in. And I really love that. I think when you said that, I was like, okay, mad respect, because I feel the same way. I'm like, I'm never going to settle for something that like doesn't align with what I want.
There's like a TikTok going viral right now, and it's talking about how there's like a crisis with women not like getting married and having babies.
Yeah.
And the reality is that's exactly it. Most women now, more women have college degrees than men now.
Yeah.
So more women are more successful. They don't have to rely on a man. So it's like, if you're taking away from my life rather than adding value, what is the point?
What's
like,
the point?
why would I like have drama in my life, stress when I don't have to?
I don't want to take care of someone.
Right.
Fuck
I mean,
you.
obviously it goes both ways, like mutually beneficial.
Yes.
Like we
Yeah.
should make each other's lives better.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of relationships, it's just like, they're like, it's hard. That's like how it should be. It's like, I disagree.
I'm
I
a
don't
firm,
want, yeah.
See if you disagree with this. I'm a firm believer that like you shouldn't just get married and you get through life. Like I think that when you get married, it's going to be so much fucking fun, and you should not just get through life with that. Like, do you agree with that?
Yes. Your partner should be your best friend.
Yes.
Like you should be like having a blast.
Yes.
It should not be like work.
No.
I don't like that.
Oh my God. To be an accountant and come home and just get through life with someone is my biggest nightmare. I could never fucking do that.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that you agree
So
with
you're saying men are the problem?
that. I wouldn't say men are the problem. I mean,
They can be
Boys,
the
step it
solution
up.
sometimes too, but
What are you doing?
Yeah. I'd say maybe boys are the problem, but that's fine.
yes, we like men, not boys.
So, okay, you've been living in Denver for how long?
January will be 3 years.
Ooh,
yes.
Queen. Okay. I'm originally from here, so I kind of understand what Colorado is like, but what would you say the, like, I guess dating scene here is like? What is your experience?
Well, so obviously after being in a relationship for 8 years, initially I didn't date at all. Then maybe like after 6 months, I started dating, and I was like, this is so fun. Like I was so used to like having all my friends tell me about dating and hearing about their rosters. And
I'm like in therapy, and I'm like, guys, tell me about that.
Like, give me the tea. Who's the man of the moment? So I was like, okay, this is my time to shine. So initially, really, really fun. I think now, I feel like it gets a little exhausting.
It is.
Like,
it's tiring.
There's a lot of people that, especially here, I think it's really like a Colorado West Coast mindset too. Like I said, people aren't family oriented. No. They just have different goals. A lot of people I think are just dating for like fun. Yeah. Like they're just like, oh, I'm free tonight. Yeah, I'll go on a date. And it's like, okay. It's
I
kind
agree
of a waste
with that.
of my time.
Yeah, I agree with that because I feel like, especially me, like last year, I went on 27 first dates in like 2 months. I was like, I want to learn how to date again. So with that, are you intentionally dating? Are you going out for fun? Like, what's the deal here?
Yeah. So initially, like I was just saying this the other day, I feel like I was kind of weird on dates when I first started dating. I hadn't been on a date in 8 years. I didn't know. Like, I feel like I was probably really standoffish, which is fine because I probably wasn't ready to jump into a relationship after 8 years anyway. But now I feel like...
What's your dating intention?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Should we start over?
I think I'm a little tipsy.
Wait, give us a second. Yes. Okay, so.
Yes, I'm dating intentionally.
You are
100%.
dating intentionally.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes.
Okay.
But I also like don't want dating to feel so like checklisty. And that is what I hate. Like when you get to a date and it's like, okay, what's your job? What's your family? Where are you from? I'm just like, this isn't fun. And I don't even want to get to know you now. And I'll also say I don't just date anyone. Like, it's very rare for me to go on like a Hinge date or something like that. I generally only like to date people I've met in real life because I'm such a personality person. Like if you're boring, like I just feel like, I mean,
well, you're a big personality.
Not to toot my own horn, but I do have a big personality and
you need a man that can like,
talk.
Yes. Yeah. He needs to be able to handle you.
Yes. I mean, that being said, I prefer to date people that are less extroverted than me because they kind of like calm me down a little.
Me too.
Like I can't date someone more extroverted than me because I will never rest.
No, and I need a man that can like let me be a fucking weirdo, right? Like you can't date someone that's like you're gonna feel like you're shrinking a little bit. I never want to feel shrunken in my life. Let's not do that.
And you are a weirdo.
Audio boy knows.
You don't want someone that dulls your sparkle.
No, 100%. So would you say you're a roster girl or do you feel more like teams? Because when I first met you, I thought you were more of a team girl.
I'm dead.
And, wow. I mean, like, if we have proof, that'd be so funny.
No,
but
we were literally... we would have to blur the faces.
Yeah, literally.
We were literally at Avery's little girls group meetup in a room of like 20 girls. I have no idea. And she's like, oh, this is Kait. She has a basketball team of boyfriends. Here's the, like, show them the picture. I'm like, I don't know these people. I'm not showing them this.
No, I think it's iconic.
All these girls are like, show us. I'm like,
It's the funniest thing. Okay, so my perspective is like the first time I met Kait, I was like, so what's your dating life like? All of a sudden she pulls up a basketball team photo and she'll rotate the guys that are fucking like making it like starter versus not. And I was like, honestly, I think I'm in love with you. Now we're best friends.
I did that for my friends back home or like my friends here because they were like, when you're dating, like people cycle in and out so fast.
In and out,
So I made this little picture and put their faces in so they could keep up and be like, okay, who's in the lead? Like who do we have? Like who's on the roster?
Yes, 100%.
So I go through phases. Like sometimes I have a roster. Like in August, I was like, I hate everybody. I'm not dating anyone.
No.
So then I had like no one. But then I started fresh and was dating again. So I don't know.
You have to. Oh, listen. So there was a girl on Table for One. She had a spreadsheet of like 50 dates, and she would go through and like edit it each date. Would you ever have a spreadsheet?
No, I'm not that. I'm not that type A. I'm not that organized.
No, I don't think I could do that, but I love the teams because that's easy.
I just made it on
rotate.
Canva. I just was copy and pasting faces.
Oh yeah, no. When my roster was going crazy, it was you just move up.
Pause. Ding. Can we get the Butler in here? Let's get some drinks for these two ladies.
Come on, Butler.
Butler, please.
Oh my God, this is the best bottle service I've ever had in my entire life. Oh wait, how do I take it? Oh shoot.
Thank you so much.
I would like to warn everyone, I'm going to be a little buzzed after this. Audio boy needs one too. Butler.
Yeah.
Yeah, and make it quick.
Yeah, make it quick, Butler.
Good help is so hard to find these days.
I know. Literally, should we hire him for our homes? I don't know. Imagine having a bell and he could just bring me anything I want.
like, can you feed us some grapes?
Yeah, literally. Oh, we're waiting.
We're waiting for
It's fine.
Insert the waiting music, Isaac.
Da-na-na.
We got copyrighted for that
Nervous.
last
I tried not to
episode.
shake
Yeah.
it or
Whatever.
spill
I'll
this
do it.
again.
I'll do it in the background.
I know. I'm gonna have to find different waiting music. Thank you, Butler.
Oh gosh.
Thanks, Butler.
I got
Now get out of here.
All right. Yeah, go.
Get out of here, scram!
That's your host. I know we all love him, but like he's a better butler than he is a host. So
He is.
all right, cheers, audio boy, Kate.
Woo.
Love you
Cheers.
both. This isn't gonna go down
I'm
well.
scared.
Hold on.
Ooh. We did that.
Delicious. I like the splash of orange juice. That was a
I
nice
can't
touch.
say that,
That
was
actually
good.
was better than the shot we took
Wait.
earlier.
Yeah, that's way better.
Thank you.
Don't appreciate the slander. First of all.
Okay. So living in Denver, when I was dating around, I feel like I had very common first dates. We'd go out for drinks to the same place every fucking time. Or they'd be like, do you ski? And I'm like, I can pizza. You need to teach me how to ski.
Yeah.
So what is the most common date that you've been on?
I feel like a lot of guys just want to get drinks.
Every time.
And-
Do you enjoy that though? Because sometimes I'm like, can we get to know each other a little bit differently? Like, did you know? Okay, so America is the only fucking place that everyone's like, so what do you do for work? Like you sit there and you're like, let's get drinks. What do you do for work? What's your favorite fucking color? Whatever. How do you feel about that?
It's just repetitive and boring,
Yeah.
which is why I like don't go on dates very often with people I don't know because I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't even want to like sit at a bar, drink. I don't like drinking excessively.
No.
You know, like
Yeah.
especially during the week.
Yeah.
My time is very limited, so I just hate that. When someone's creative
Her
about
time
a
is
date,
valuable.
Yes.
Don't forget it. Okay.
someone is creative about a date, I'm far more likely to want to go and get value from it. I think it's like statistically proven when you do an activity with someone,
Yeah.
you grow and learn more about each other. So like if we were to go for a hike or like even a walk, I know a lot of people aren't into
No, but a
walking dates,
walk
but
is
I'm like,
nice.
honestly, if this date sucks,
Yeah.
at least I get my steps in.
Literally
Like,
go around Sloan's twice and you're like, I either like you, I
Gotta
don't,
go.
or I got my steps in. That's it.
Yeah. Parking meters up. Sorry.
Yeah, I know when the bad date, I'm like, okay, my meter's up. I have to go. Get the fuck out of here.
What's your favorite activities? I was told actually by Miss Avery, our guest host, I was going on a date with a girl and thought of a hike, and she's like, "You're probably taking her out to the woods to kill her. Like, don't
okay.
do that."
No, my thing is like the first date needs to be a fun activity, kind of in public, especially with
Yeah.
men. Like as women, like we don't feel comfortable just going out with a man into the middle of the woods. Okay.
I guess it depends. Yeah, because that one was
You
a
don't
Hinge
have
date.
the chance of getting murdered.
If it was
Yeah,
like a Hinge
yeah,
date,
I'm
I
the
didn't
murderer.
know.
Yeah. But second date or something where I'm a little more comfortable with you, I'm down to hike. I'm down to go get it active. But like the
Yeah.
first date, maybe like I don't know, let's go golfing. Let's go, something.
I guess
that's
it-
fun.
If I knew
Yeah.
him, I would do that.
Yeah.
But like if it was a rando off Hinge, I'd be scared of getting
Yeah,
murdered.
I was gonna say it probably depends
Girls,
how
we
well
gotta
you
be
know.
mindful of
Yeah,
that.
we have to be mindful, okay?
Boys are
Yeah.
scary.
Hey,
Boys are
You
scary.
got girls on this pod right now. So what is the most unique date you've ever been on? That like really stands out. You think about him, you're like, that was a really fun date. Is there any?
I feel like there's honestly like it's not about like what we've done together. I feel like I just remember like people who I just really
Personalities.
clicked with.
Yeah.
Because that's the most important thing to me. Like I feel like when you really like someone, like you just know instantly.
100%.
Like
Yeah.
it just flows. It doesn't feel like you have to like find words for conversation. It's just natural. So I feel like I think of dates like that and I'm like, those were good.
Do you have a worst date that stands out? Like what's the worst date you could have left in the middle of it? You fucking hated it. You wanted to leave.
I've had a couple weird ones.
Oh no, give me the best.
Well,
I must
mean, I had
know.
one where the guy was just a jerk. Like
He was just a dick?
this was actually a second date. The guy,
Bleep that.
we were like talking, we were sitting at this cocktail bar talking, and he was like saying something about his sister, and he's like, oh, my sister, and I was like, oh, where does your sister live? And he was like, I already told you that last time we were on a date. I was like, whoa, okay.
No, I would have said, I have to go. Speak to me like that again. Ew.
Yeah, and then like a couple minutes later, I was like asking about work or like what he was up to for the week, and he was like, I do whatever the fuck I want to do, Kate. If I want to work, I don't. If I do, I don't. Whatever.
Ew.
Just being a total
What did he do
douche.
for work? Was he like a bartender
Like
or
a
something?
real
Because
guy.
there's no way.
He was like a real estate investor, so he obviously had like an ego as a result.
Yeah, of course. They all do. Listen, I've
But
dated a
then
few and I'm like,
shortly
fuck you.
after that, he went to go put money in his parking meter, and
His car got declined.
No,
Declined.
I was literally texting my friends. I'm not confrontational at all.
Yeah.
So I really just wanted to leave because
Yeah.
I was like, fuck this guy. He's such an asshole. We were still supposed to go ice skating after that. And I was like, I don't even want to be with this man for 2 more minutes. He's such a jerk.
Next time, call me crying. I'll call you crying. I'll say, gotta get out.
I thought about leaving when he went to go do his parking meter, but we didn't. We went ice skating together. And then afterwards.
Where'd you go ice skating?
It was like at the square in town.
Mm-hmm.
Afterwards, so I thought he was an asshole, and I don't know how he thought
Was he hot
that,
at least?
He was hot.
Okay.
I don't know how
he's rich and he's hot. So.
I don't know how he thought that went well, though. Afterwards, I unfollowed him on Instagram. I was like, I hate this guy. I never want to see him again. And he texted me, and he's like, hey, I noticed you unfollowed me on Instagram. Did you not want to go on another date? And I was like,
no, I didn't.
Did you not catch the vibe?
Yeah, no, fuck that. Ooh.
So, I mean, that wasn't like a bad one. I'll tell you a funny dating story.
Okay, ready?
Want to hear about the night that I went on 2 dates?
Yes, I do. Oh, those are my favorite.
Okay, so let me just preface this by saying it's really annoying getting ready as a girl. Like,
it is.
We have to do our hair, spray tan, outfit. It's a lot. So I was trying to get a 2-for-1 combo.
But the thing is you have to look so hot because your makeup has to last till the second fucking date. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I planned 2 dates in one night.
Go queen. That's my girl.
And go on the first day, I Uber there. Goes great. And he's like, let me take you home. Like, let me drop you off since you Ubered. And I was like, no, it's fine. I'll just Uber.
I'm not going home.
Because I was planning on going straight to the second date.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, let me take you. So I'm like, what am I going to do? So I think of this. I was meeting the other guy number 2 in Cherry Creek. Yeah. So I was like, okay, just drop me off at the Jacquard. It's like,
he dropped you off at the second date?
At my apartment.
Okay.
Dropped me off. But it wasn't my apartment. I just knew
Leave
that.
her apartment. Oh, wait, it's not your apartment.
It wasn't my real apartment. I just was like, what can I say? Because I didn't want to have to go home and then Uber to the second date. I was already running late.
And also, he can pay for your fucking Uber to go to the second date. I'm sorry.
Well, he drove me. So
even better.
But yeah, so we get there and I'm like, what am I going to do? I can't get into this building. I don't actually live here. We're like sitting there talking. He says goodbye. I like go to walk towards the door.
Yeah.
It was like kismet. The doorman opens the door. I just walk right in. No idea where I'm going. I've been in this building once before because I had a friend that lived there. I walk in, walk right out the back door, go out the parking garage, go around, go to second date. Okay, the story's not done. Don't worry. So I'm on the second date. We're having a great time. We're having cocktails. We go to location number 2. Forget Me Not in Cherry Creek, one of my favorite cocktail bars. Mm-hmm. We walk in, me and date number 2. Guess who's fucking there?
First date number 1.
Oh no.
Wait, have you ever done that?
Date number 1 was there.
Do that? I wouldn't know.
I've done it on accident.
Oh no.
Okay, I went on a group date and the lady was awful. Which, by the way,
was it on a group date with me?
Yes, you were there, and she was terrible the whole time. So I did end up talking to another girl, but I'll preface that you and the girl's best friend both like said it was all good.
Bad. Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah,
honestly, you know about that.
That was iconic of you, Isaac. So good job.
Yeah.
But anyway, when I got there, date number 2 was not happy, and he told his friend, and then his friend told date number 2. He was like, she was just on a date with him, and guy number 2 didn't care. He was really chill.
Yeah.
So we went to the other side of the bar and he's texting me and he's like, you're too good for him. And I'm like, oh my God. So we leave. And that was it. But shortly after that, man did text me.
Which one did you smooch? Both? One?
I did smooch man number 2.
As you should.
Because,
always save it for the second.
Okay, but listen to this. So actually this is ironic because after that guy was like, he was okay, but like I wasn't that into him. We didn't talk for a year. A month ago, he texted me and he's like, Kait, I have something to tell you. I'm like, I haven't heard from you in a year. Like, what do you have to say?
Oh, no, I don't want to know. Should I guess? Wait, let me guess.
He's like, he literally, no, you're never going to guess.
I don't want to know.
You're never going to guess.
I don't want to know.
He's like, I've been hiding something. I have to tell you. I have to get it off my chest. He has a micropenis. He was like, is that something you'd be interested in? And I was like,
Date number 1 said that?
Date number 2 said that. Date number 2 had a micropenis.
Nothing wrong with that.
Less than an inch, he told me.
No.
Less than an inch.
Okay, so
imagine if you went home with someone.
Kait, I've done that.
No offense to anyone with one of those.
Respectfully, one time I started dating a guy and then I found out he had one and I said, I have to break up with him.
What if it's the same guy?
No, he wasn't here. That's good.
He texted you a year later out of the blue to tell you that?
Yeah.
Would you ever tell a girl you had a micropenis?
No.
Well, he's like,
Especially
I
a
know,
year
it's
later.
so funny. Honestly, you should have him on the pod because I was talking to him about it, and he's like,
Hey, get this lover a micropenis liver.
he said it's really
Hey,
hard
we do
dating
need
with a
some men.
micropenis.
Yeah.
Because he dates girls, they see it, and they're like, okay, well, bye.
Does he have a good personality enough?
Yeah, and he was tall and
Oh, he
cute.
was sweet.
Unfortunate.
He was cute.
Yeah, poor guy.
That's the
That
worst when
doesn't
they're
matter,
like cute and
fellas.
sweet, and you're like, oh shit, you have a small dick. Can't do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel for him.
Wait, speaking of micropenises, do you ever receive unsolicited dick pics?
All the time.
From who? Not micropenis guy, right?
No, the DMs, in the DMs.
Oh my God, no.
You know?
What is that about? Guys will literally slide in DMs and they're like, here's my dick. And I'm like, yo.
Or people like
ew.
try to like ask me for pictures daily. I'm like, do I look like I have an OnlyFans? No.
The dick
So you're
pics
saying
don't
you
work.
don't-
Keep it classy.
Wait. She has yabos like that and she doesn't have an OnlyFans? You're kidding me. Listen, I've seen them for free, so fuck you. Anyways, okay, sorry. Bleep that out. I'm a little buzzed. Okay, so we're gonna have a segment. We're gonna have a game.
Oh.
Are you excited? But
Yeah.
first, should we finish our drinks and have the butler make us a new one?
Butler.
Hey yo, finish your drink.
Butler.
What's in that, audio boy?
Damn it, Butler, hurry up.
Audio boy,
boy's
what's in
looking-
your drink right now? What is that? Orange juice?
Topo Chico.
Is it?
Yeah.
You being for real?
Yes.
Audio boy's
Isaac
looking
likes to-
better with every cocktail.
Honestly, every time I look over at him, I'm trying not to get a little tuned up. All right.
What did he put in these
Cheers. Cheers. Nope, we have to finish those because we're getting refills.
Cheers.
Yep.
To a calm day.
Oh,
Calm day, even better.
Butler.
It's gonna take a bit.
Okay, so our audience is not pleased with Butler. That's fine, whatever. So while we wait, we're gonna play a game, okay?
Okay.
How often have you done the following? I want you to say often, not often. You can even name how many times you can remember, okay?
Okay.
How often have you done the following? How often have you slept with a guy best friend? Ever in your life?
Best
It doesn't have to
friend?
be just
Never.
like, really?
Guy
Ever?
one of my guy best friends?
Yeah.
No.
I've never slept. I can say the same. I've never done that. Okay. How often have you dated just for money and for fun, knowing that you don't want a relationship?
I've done that.
We've all done that, okay?
Guilty.
And if you say that you
But
haven't, you're lying. So
Unfortunately, I've learned, I literally was dating a guy who was very successful, but I just like wasn't that into him. And one of my guy friends said that to me. He was like, man, money doesn't do it for you, huh? And I was like, unfortunately, no, I wish it did.
I wish it
it was
did.
that simple, but
Dude.
unfortunately, I need you to have a personality. Like, I need to like you.
are you a
Isn't that
hopeless
so
romantic? No,
inconvenient?
because I'm the same way. Like girls who marry for money, I'm like, I wish I could do that. I'm a hopeless romantic. I'm like,
I
if you have
can't,
money,
yeah.
that's great, but like I want
No,
love.
that just sounds I guess if you have good girlfriends, you hang out with
Yeah.
them, can't stand your husband, but
Listen,
I don't know, I can't.
I want to retire at 30. If a man wants to retire us at 30 and we can hang out with our girlfriends, that's great, but he better be hot. That's all I'm saying. So we're going to retire at 30 regardless. Okay, so how often, I can count how many times, how often have you thrown shit at a party that's not meant to be thrown? A lot.
Often.
Okay, so I would just like to know.
Should we
what's-
insert the video of me throwing a watermelon?
Yes. I have a video for you. It's her throwing a watermelon at my birthday, and I had to clean it up the next day when I was hungover.
That
So-
and we were taking the bouquet of roses and like beating each other with them.
Yeah, I think I got spanked, and I don't remember. And I just woke up the next day, and I was like, I
There's
have
like
PTSD.
a thorn stuck in your ass.
Yeah,
Like-
literally. No, you had thorns stuck in my ass. So, what is the worst thing you've thrown at a party that you shouldn't have thrown? Like, watermelon's pretty bad, but what's like? Did you throw a vase? What do you throw? Do you just find something and you're like, let me throw it?
I was just being silly and goofy. I never
She's
throw,
just a girl.
I never throw anything serious.
Anything that can break, I'm not
I
going to
wasn't
throw
angry.
it.
I was just being silly.
Yeah. Kate gets a couple drinks in her. I mean, watch out for that Christmas tree. I swear to God, if that comes flying at my face, I'll freak out. Okay, so how often have you done the following? Hooked up with an ex.
How dare you?
We've all done it. It's fine.
Yeah, I've done that.
Often? Okay, do you still do it?
No.
No, just kidding. She
Of course
doesn't do
not.
that. All right, so now that we're waiting for the butler. Da-na-na-na, we're waiting for our butler. Okay, let's talk dating apps. What dating apps are you on? What do you hate about dating apps? Tell me about it.
I have a Hinge.
Okay. I think, weren't you on Raya?
Oh, I am.
I saw
Raya.
Uriah. I saw it and I was like, hot. I find my little friends on the map and I'm like,
that
you
is
guys
funny
look
how
good.
you can see your friends.
I know. I think it's cute.
Yeah, I have Uriah, but I don't message anyone back on there because it's
No.
so dumb. It's like people in New York and stuff.
Do you agree with me that Raya is more networking than it is dating? Like, I feel like it's if you're traveling or you want to like literally network with people and find friends.
Yeah, I feel like it's more so like if I'm in the Hamptons in July, I'm gonna message people there and be like, hey, like, what are you guys up to?
Yeah.
And like find plans through that, but it's not really for dating.
No, I think that I've been on 2 Raya dates. Horrible. Didn't love them. Have you been on Raya dates?
I've never been on a Raya date.
Okay.
I do have a friend that met her boyfriend through Raya though.
Oh, that's sweet. Is it someone we know? Mm-hmm. Oh, love. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, good for her because.
Yeah, I have a Hinge. I feel like I probably go on more dates from people from Instagram than anything else.
No, 100%. I agree with that. So what
I think the Butler is ready to serve us.
Butler, finally.
Good
oh my God,
Lord,
took
we
you on
are
a-
parched.
No tip for you. Sorry, you'll get $2 later. So on Hinge, this might be a me thing. Do you agree that the guys on there are pretty fucking cringy?
Yes.
Wait, respectfully, are you on Hinge?
No.
No. Have you ever had a Hinge?
I had when I first moved to Denver. I tried
Okay.
out.
Did you meet
I
anyone
only
or
went
no?
on 2 dates from Hinge. I just
Really?
couldn't keep up. There's so many people.
It is
and
like, it's overwhelming.
Okay.
It's
so
very overwhelming.
My biggest thing with dating apps is I think they're toxic because you can leave, you have something at the touch of your fingers. You're like, I can have something better. I can have something more. You don't really invest in the person you're going on a date with. Would you agree or how do you feel about Hinge?
Yes, yeah. I mean, I think that's the problem with dating in general is like people feel like they have so many options.
Yep.
So if anything gets difficult or maybe like they just don't invest as much effort because they're like, well, let's just see what else is out there.
I know. And that's like gross to me.
And I think
like,
it's worse in big cities. Like
I've done it.
my best friend lives in New York
But-
and it's a nightmare dating there.
It's-
So I'm just glad
oh.
I don't live in New York.
Okay, so I think that like dating in Denver's bad. Okay, we all can agree it's not the funnest, but I feel like that's every city in the entire world right now. Like dating in 2024 is a little
Not
bit
Ohio.
rough. It's not
Everyone's
fun.
nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my
no,
God.
I met like
I'm
2
moving
very
to
nice
Ohio.
boys when I was in Ohio 2 months ago.
Really?
Yeah. And they were just such nice boys. I was like, move to Colorado.
Obviously, none of them you'd settle down with and maybe do long distance, go with. Okay.
At this stage of my life, I would not do long distance. It's just not worth it.
Yeah, no.
Like-
It's hard. Long distance is one of those where it's like you have to have a good foundation. I want to be with you.
Yeah, like if someone like lived here and then moved away,
100%.
that's one thing. but,
That's
like,
one thing. Yeah. No, if they're really
What do you guys think? I think dating apps and social media is like the downfall of marriage these
Oh
days.
my God.
Let me tell
100%.
you how many married men
It's
with
disgusting.
babies heart my stories
gross.
on the daily.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
also have them viewing my stories when they
Yeah.
don't follow me. So
Yeah.
I know they're hiding that from their wives. And it's sickening because it's too easy for
It's
men.
disgusting.
Yeah.
No, I think personally, okay,
And-
I know so many men that have girlfriends, they heart my stories. And you know those TikToks where it's like, okay, well, Valentine's Day, we're all single because I'm going to out you. I could out so many men that like have girlfriends or wives or whatever. Do you think you could take a screenshot and out every man right now? Like that you know?
Oh, yeah.
100%.
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I have. Yes.
So
yes.
when all the
DMs,
divorce-
like, I mean, and they DM me too, and I'm not even responding.
No.
Of course. I mean, I'll block them if they continue, but.
Yeah. So I work in family law, and honestly, I think that I could fund my law firm by like outing the men that like my stories. So fuck those guys because that's gross. We don't like that.
I'm pretty sure I've liked a story or 2 of
Oh,
yours.
you're
No,
out.
audio
There's nothing
boys.
wrong with liking stories, but if you're married, do not
Yeah,
fucking
if you're
like my
married or
story.
have a girlfriend and you like, listen, guys that like my stories, I know they want me. Is that how you feel? Like,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Everyone-
Okay.
That's how you flirt.
We're
no.
good friends.
What?
If I
No,
like a
no, but a
story, I'm
story
going to
like
like
that-
it.
But if
Not
a
flirting.
man is attractive,
Can I just say, like,
Chime
I feel
in.
like I like people's stories because they're my friends, even like girls that
Okay,
are friends,
that's
but
different.
I'll heart
Yeah.
them as well. Like,
he's
but I
really
didn't.
testing me right now.
But no, but I feel like I thought it was just a nice thing
No,
to do.
I
Like,
like
oh,
that
I'm
friends.
You have to be
supporting.
careful. You have to be
If
careful.
you're a
depends.
random man, so
Yeah.
like if some random guy I don't know who follows me hearts my story,
Okay,
that
yeah.
means he's interested in me.
100%.
That's
If Joe
different,
hearts my
yeah.
story, I know that's
I
my
feel
I
It's
feel like
a
I
friend
probably
doing
hearted
that.
your stories before.
Yes,
yeah.
I don't think anything of that.
No,
Okay,
no,
okay.
no, no. It depends.
That's all I had to
like,
say.
Good.
No, yeah, it's very
there-
situational.
Yeah. So
We're getting all worked up over
Yeah,
this.
no, I know. He's like,
Joe
I'm
was like,
stressed.
I gotta step in.
Butler's pissed. So if Isaac likes my story, I know we're just friends. He likes my story because he's supporting me. If a guy that I don't really know who's like somewhat attractive likes my story, I'm like, okay, you want me. And that's how we start flirting.
Yeah.
Not cool. Ew.
Okay. Also, though, like I feel like if a guy is hearting my story and he wants me to talk to him, just slide in my DMs. I feel like that's
Fucking
a
man up a
scaredy
little
cat.
bit.
Yeah, like honestly, that to me is like a red flag. It's like you're not and you're masculine.
No. I want to be my feminine. Fucking slide in my DMs.
Yes.
Or like come
you
up
know
to me
what
at
else?
a bar.
I can't stand when men give me their number.
Oh,
I do not want your
That's
number.
a fucking ick.
You
Don't
can
ever give
ask
a girl
me-
your number.
Yes, that is a
Ew.
test.
No.
Every time a guy gives me his number, I'm like, you will never hear from me.
No, 100%. I will literally leave you on red, like your message, never respond.
And I know that's so dumb, but it just shows that they're not confident.
Hey, audio boy.
Hold up. Okay.
Hey, I wanted an
Okay,
opinion from audio boy.
Okay, I wouldn't.
Did we strike a nerve?
I don't slide in the DMs, but on Hinge, I've done that. Like, if the conversation's super slow, like, you're
say,
exchanging
"Can I get your
messages like
number?"
once a week,
Say, "Can
I'm
I
just
get
gonna
your
send
number?"
it. And
No.
No.
I say
Never give
it
your
takes them like a
number.
week to reply. Same
I'm gonna
with
throw
me.
up.
Okay.
Bad fucking rep on you,
Gentlemen,
Isaac.
we're
Isaac,
learning so
you just
much.
say, hey, I know like you're not on here a lot. Can we text? Can I have your
Yes.
number?
Okay,
That-
I've only
that is
done
what
it
I'm
once or
masculine
twice.
man
Yeah,
does.
okay.
I want a man. Okay, so men don't really approach women at the bar. How often are you at the bar where men approach you?
In Denver,
Zero.
very rare.
Fucking rare.
And I feel like because of social media, it's getting worse. Like the other day I went out to
because they can
Forget Me
find you
Not.
on social media and that's it.
The other day we went out to Forget Me Not, and I feel like everyone was just like standing around looking at each other, like wanting to have fun, but not.
Yeah.
And like me and my friends had just come from a party, and we were wearing like these colorful outfits. And like, if I was like a guy trying to hit on us,
the Rubik's Cube party?
yeah, the Rubik's
Very
Cube.
cute.
If I was a guy trying to hit on us, I'd be like, you guys look amazing. Like, or like, what is this? Like, what is with these? Like, it would be such an easy conversation
100%.
starter, even if you're not hitting on us, even just to have
Just
fun
have
and like
the
chat
confidence
with
to
a
walk
stranger.
up to me. It's
Yeah.
gonna be hot. Regardless, I'm gonna be like, okay, you're hot because you came up to me. That's it.
I mean, we're all out to have
Yes.
fun. So why the hell not talk to strangers? That's what it's all about. But
That's
I feel
what
like
it's all about.
because of social media, people are scared.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, no. Okay, so you and I went to Barry's, 2 weeks ago? And then all of a sudden I find a DM and it's that shirtless guy. And he's like, hey, were you at Barry's this morning? That shit grosses me out.
he loved his own reflection
Oh my
too.
God. Kate and I are like walking and we're like, that guy loves his reflection. And then all of a sudden he DMs me and I was like, oh, fuck this guy. He sucks.
I guess he was loving your
Don't
reflection.
fucking do that, okay? Walk up to the chick. Don't message her. That's gross.
Yes.
Okay, so
I feel like that's such a flex if you can walk up to a girl and be like,
You have the confidence.
like, you're attractive.
Yes.
Can I give you my number? Like, what do you have to lose?
I don't
You'll
care.
probably never see her again.
If you're a fucking busboy, I do not care what you do for work. Walk up to the
Speaking
girl.
of the bus boy.
Yeah. Hey, busboy, can we get a shot?
Oh my
Mixed
gosh.
shot. Mixed shot. Mixed.
On that
mixed.
note, let's have a shot.
I would pass on this
So,
shot.
no.
Just two.
Audio boy
Okay.
needs a shot. Audio boy needs a shot.
no.
I'm sorry. This is going to be a rated R. Maybe you should put in the caption, rated R. We are cussing, we're drinking, we're having fun. So that's what you get when you have
Bad
us
Girls
on.
Club.
Bad
Nothing
Girls
new
Club.
at
Yeah, we
TF1.
are the Bad Girls Club of Denver. So, okay. So on Hinge, what is kind of your red flag where you're like, I will never speak to this man? Because personally, I think Hinge is really bad for your mental health. Like you go on there and you see these guys that like your photos, whatever, and you're like, respectfully, I'm not trying to be an asshole right now, but they like your photo and you're like, there's no way you thought you had a chance with me. Does that happen a lot to you? Because like, obviously you're stunning, you're beautiful, you're kind, you're smart. What do you feel when like a guy that just is out of your league likes your photo or like wants a chance?
Oh, well.
UX, you're
Bless
out.
his heart.
Bless his heart.
I
I'm
feel
not
like
dogging on those guys.
I feel like
I
it's the
respect
ones
it.
that probably don't have a chance that will usually write like a whole message
I
like,
know.
"Hey, Kate, you're gorgeous. Oh, like you're up
Yeah.
to this and that and that." And I'm just like, that's so sweet that you
No.
wrote that whole message. But for the right guy, I would
Yeah.
love it, you know. But I do not like. Okay, my one Hinge red flag is like workout or like shirtless pics.
I hate that.
Like if you're at the beach with your like friends or that's
Yeah.
one thing, but like if it's just like a mirror
Oh, the mirror
pictures,
where they're like groin. This is gonna get her. Like show my dick.
If it's all
No.
like just of themselves as a guy, like
Yeah,
as a
no.
girl, that's a little more normal. But as a guy, that's weird. I'm like,
Okay.
you're too into yourself. What's going on here?
Tell me,
social
this
media
is, your
is
first
for
photo.
girls.
It's for girls. Honestly,
Boys
okay.
need to have like 300 followers and like 4 pictures.
When
That's
I date
it.
a guy that literally has a great social media, I'm like, he's gonna be a player. It sucks.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, so tell me if this is your first Hinge. Don't answer yet. Okay.
Okay.
All right, ready? First intro. So when you swipe across a guy and it is a group of men and you have to guess what man it is that I automatically X?
X, yeah.
No,
And also,
I
like,
don't want to guess which one you
if
are.
they look different in every picture and I can't tell if they're attractive, X. Because I'm like, I can't tell. And I know I'm not going to go on a date with you not being able to tell. So
100%.
Bye.
I'm honestly like, just put one photo of you and then your friends the next page. That's it. I want to know you have friends. You don't need to be a weirdo. I don't need to be your personality.
I feel like this is kind of weird, but like I feel like I'll rarely go on a date with someone without seeing their social media first. Like I want to
agree with that.
see your
I don't think
Instagram
that's
stories,
weird.
see what you're up to, catch your vibe a little bit before
Thank you,
committing to
Butler.
going on a date with you.
So describing, we'll take our shot
is
after
that?
this. I don't know. I'm surprised. us.
I don't know.
Why is that orange?
Mine is literally orange.
Mine literally looks like toilet
Shot of
paper.
orange juice.
So we're going to ask one more question. We'll take a shot. So describing your ideal man, it doesn't have to be looks, but it can be personality, whatever. But looks wise, like what's your ideal man? Who do you picture yourself like marrying?
Okay, well, I like big boys.
Yeah,
like
you do.
tall men.
Tall.
I'm 5'8", so like
But you're
rarely
not that tall. I feel like, like 6 foot would be a little different.
6 foot's like my bare minimum typically. I mean,
Really?
There's exceptions, but generally I feel like if a guy says he's 6 foot, he's really 5'11".
Do you like
so
short
I prefer
kings?
to say 6'1" and above. No, I'm sorry.
Oh, fuck. I'll keep them for myself. I love short kings.
I'm so sorry to the short kings out there, but
That's
I just
all right.
love like a big
You
man.
know my ad. Find me. Give her the tall ones.
Bless their hearts. They are so sweet. They deserve love too.
Yeah, they do. And that's from me.
But it won't be for me.
Yeah. So, okay, looks wise
Okay,
though,
so
like who
tall.
do you picture? Okay.
Athletic. Like I'm very active. So like you got to be able to like hold your own.
Do you need them to ski? Do you need certain traits? Like, is there a deal breaker?
I don't think so. Because
If they're
like,
playing video games all day, how do you feel? No, fuck that.
So my one big thing, I don't like people who are lazy or unmotivated.
Same.
Because I'm
You gotta have
neither.
motivation, baby.
I'm like, go. So if you can't keep up, I dated a guy like that. Like he wouldn't even go for a walk with me. I was like, okay, you're a bum. Like get up off your couch and do something.
100%. I'm like, the world is out there. Go have fun. Like, what are you doing?
Yes.
Okay, so not to disrespect your ex, what about him made you like want to marry him? Like when you got engaged, like what was that where you're like, oh, I would do this?
Yeah, I mean, we were together 8 years, so
yeah,
I loved his
together.
personality.
Yeah,
loved him. I mean, here's the thing: we got together when we were like 24, 25.
Totally.
So you have different goals. Like we were just dating because we were having fun.
Yeah.
I loved his personality. I thought he was a great guy, very sweet, very caring.
Was he what you wanted physically?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say that. But as you get older, it's not just my boyfriend. It's like a husband,
who I'm going to spend
father of my
forever
children.
with. Yeah.
Someone who I need consistency from. Someone who I need to be a caretaker for my future family. Someone I can fully trust.
100%.
And ultimately, I just didn't feel like that was the case.
100%.
So
I think that's valid. I just like, does that tie into your dating now then? Like, do you still have obviously the same morals and everything? You're like, this is what I want. Do you find traits in him that you find in other people that you're like, this is attractive. I like this.
I mean, so with him from day one, I felt so comfortable with him. Like I just knew
Were you guys friends first?
No.
Okay.
No. We actually met where I was working when I was like in my dietetic. We met in
That's cute.
IRL.
Yeah, IRL.
I love that. IRL,
That's the
and
best.
I loved his personality, and to this day I love his personality.
Went.
But yes, we wish him the best.
That's what everyone wants is they want to meet IRL. If you don't have to meet on Hinge, then that's fucking great.
Well, I mean that's literally it though, because when you meet in real life, you get to gauge their energy. And some people like I went on a date. I guess this is my other worst date.
Oh no.
I went on a date with a guy that didn't talk at all, and this man was 32.
He got so bad for you.
Bless his heart. He was so sweet. He told me it was his first date ever. And he was 32.
What do you mean first date ever?
And he was very handsome. I was like, why have you never gone on a date before?
Can you imagine your life never going on a date until 32?
Yeah.
Really?
Sounds like my life. No.
Got it.
That'd be tough.
That's not true. I know
There's
his
got to
dating
be a
life,
little
but-
more behind that. I feel like.
I felt so bad for him. He was so
That's the
painfully
worst.
shy. And I was trying to help the guy out. I was like asking him questions.
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh,
You're, like,
so cute.
interviewing
First
him?
date, you're
Loosen
so
up a
cute.
little bit.
I know he probably didn't love that. But I was just trying to make it less awkward because we did dinner. So it was like, we're stuck here for an hour, bud. Let's make it like somewhat enjoyable.
100%.
But so personality is super important. If I had known that he was going to be so like standoffish, I probably would have gone on that date. But also, before we went on that date, he seemed like he was going to be so fun. He literally sent me like an American flag text message, and he was like, first date 2024. We're going on our first date tonight. This is going to be amazing. Are you ready? Like, I was like, whoa, this is fun. Like, I loved it.
When was this date? Like January?
It was probably January. Oh, of last year?
No, I'm just talking in 2024. When was this first date?
Oh, no, it was probably like 3 months ago.
Oh, okay. Awesome. So he really waited. Okay, got it. Well, bless his heart. On that note, we're going to take a shot in his honor. So cheers to that. This is so good.
The 32-year-old.
Guys, why did I get the biggest shot glass? Butler. The butler's trying to get me drunk.
Tipsy.
I am so drunk.
We're not going to have to fire you from buttling. What? How do you say that? Butlering, yes.
But yeah, I mean, I definitely like think about what I had in my ex. I mean, we were together 8 years. Obviously, we were very compatible on many levels, or else we wouldn't have
100%.
lasted that long. I mean, that's longer than some marriages last. And I think about that. Like,
that's scary.
We could have stuck it out, but I just was like, this isn't what I mean, especially with, like when kids and stuff come into the equation.
That's the thing is you have to think like, is he going to be able to parent my children?
No, and that's what it was going to be. I mean, and there's a lot of talk about this like on social media, but I think it would have been, I mean, like a 50-50 relationship, but less than that because I would have been cleaning up after him, taking care of kids, like holding the responsibility. And I just was like, it's already exhausting just dating this person. I don't want to add all of that to the mix because I know it's all going to fall on me. And then at the end of the day, like, no offense, what's the point of you?
What's
like,
the point of you?
Because you're just adding to my pile of things I have to do.
There is a book written, I can't remember the psychologist that wrote it, but it's basically how women work 24 hours a day. So you go to work, you know, if you have to do that or you're not staying at home, and then you have to go home, take care of your husband, take care of your kids, things like that. I personally don't think that's the life that women should live. You should not have to work 24 hours a day. So do you think if you married that man, like you would be stuck taking care of him, the kids, the house, everything, and you'd be very unhappy?
Yeah, and I love what I do for work. So like it's not like I need some man to like take care of me by any means. Like I love my work and I honestly could never see myself doing nothing. Yeah. Like I'm such a like
you are a go-getter.
I do so much. I've literally had a job since I was 16 years old because I was like, I want to make money.
Me too.
Like,
I'm like, I got my own money.
Like even if I wasn't working full time, like when the kids are at school, I'd be like creating a blog, doing like recipe content, like
totally,
like doing my freelance work, which I already do as a dietitian. Like I would be doing so many things. So like it's not about that. It's just the stress of that. Like that's just a lot. And I feel like that's ultimately, I mean, I have a lot of friends that are married with kids. It's what ruins a lot of relationships. You know, you date this man, have kids with him, and you realize you are taking full responsibility for everything, and it's exhausting.
It's exhausting.
It's a burden.
No.
So I recently watched something that was calling it like the exploitation of women.
Yes.
For unpaid labor.
Yep.
Because
that's exactly what that book is about.
No,
podcast. we're not man hating. Okay, we're just saying maybe when you get married, think about this. Okay, just remember that. Audio boy.
Men are the best, baby. Let's go.
Fuck you,
I know. I said something about that to a guy the other day, and I was like, yeah, I feel like men generally make my life harder. And he like carried something out for me, and he was like, see, men can make your life easier. And I was like, wait, that's sorry.
Sweet.
I said that. I felt bad.
Marry him all the time.
I felt bad. I was like, I'm sorry.
That's really sweet.
I take it back.
There are some very sweet boys in this world. I agree.
Yes, agree. Yeah.
So,
I mean, it's not like you can't put everyone into one box.
You cannot.
And I'm fully aware of that.
Yeah, no, I feel like most mature women who have emotional intelligence know that you can't put them in a box, but it is hard when a lot of them are that way. So I get it. Do you think that men can be, okay, hear me out. I'm not a dog trainer, but I've trained a few dogs. Okay, do you think that men can be trained? Do you want a man where you have to train him a little bit, teach him what's good, what's not, if it's style, if it's, I don't know, their actions, their words, whatever. Do you want to train, or do you just want someone that's fully trained? Someone's cooked there, okay? Or do you want to be able to kind of like put your tweak on it and then like go into a relationship?
I mean, I'd rather not have an untrained one at my age. I'm like, please, I've already done that. But I mean, it's okay if they're not perfect.
That's the thing is I feel like putting your own tweak on it where you can make them
like a little twist. I mean,
agree.
like there's certain things like I feel like every man's more attractive in a relationship because girls clothe them and feed them and take care of them. And like
you teach them a little bit.
Men, it's scientifically proven men live longer when they're married because they have a woman.
Do you hear that?
Supporting them, taking care of them. Men, oh my God, men are
gosh.
like, I'm gonna go bong a bottle of vodka and die. And like, if you had a girlfriend, she'd be like, no, don't do that.
Okay, train is such a harsh word. How about
Not train.
grow?
I'm sorry. Maybe
grow.
like
They
grow
can
together.
grow with you.
Isaac's
They can grow as well, you know. It's a team effort.
So Isaac, personally right now, I think your sweater looks really cute.
Oh, thank you.
Would you be willing
Your
to
sweater's
swap?
kinda
He has the
cute
cutest
too.
And I
dimples,
can train
too.
you a little bit on how
I'll
fashion
swap you
works.
right now.
Do you want to?
Yeah.
I'll train you on
absolutely.
how fucking fashion works, baby.
All right, train.
Let's go.
Train
Cut
me,
real
baby.
Quick. We're cutting. Swap shirts right now.
We're back from a quickie break.
Honestly, you look so hot in that fucking
I
shirt.
showed her what a real micropenis
So
looks like.
I want everyone to vote on who wears my sweater better, okay? And if you don't say Isaac, I'll fucking kill you.
Yes, ma'am.
Give me some shoulder.
I feel
pull
hot.
it down a little bit. Pull it down. Yeah, show me some.
You want some nip? I'll show you some
Is it
nip.
hot in here or is it just Isaac?
Honestly, it's just Isaac. We are not here. It's Isaac's show now. Okay, so we have a segment. We're gonna play Smash or Pass. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so Smash or Pass Date Edition. These are dates that I feel like are pretty common in Denver, and I want you to know, like, if you're on a first date, this happens, would you fuck them on the first date or not? Okay, well, maybe first, and it's okay because, listen, we've all been there. In theory.
Do you mean, would you make love?
Would you make love?
Thank you, Isaac. Thank you.
Big love.
He's such a delicate flower.
Yeah, he is so sweet.
Love him.
And then there's us, and we're so raunchy. We're like, so anyways, welcome to bleep that out because we're gonna get in trouble. Anyways, so are you a hookup? What's like the usual date? And that might be too much. We can blur it out.
What do you mean?
Would you hook up with a guy on the first date, or is it usually fifth or third or whatever? Does it just depend?
Very rare.
Very rare.
Like, I mean, I told you guys, I've done it
once.
awkward when I first started dating.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even kiss a guy on the first date when I first started dating.
Okay, so I want to know this because everyone has their own healing process. Like when you got out of an 8-year relationship and then like a fiance, what did you do to heal from that? And then like 6 months or whatever, what did you do where you were like, okay, now I'm ready to date again?
Mm-hmm. Well, a lot of therapy.
A lot of therapy. I was in therapy every single day for 4 months. So
because I think it takes a lot of self-reflection. Like, right, like we fall into patterns based on like what we know, what we're exposed to, how we were raised. Like it goes back to the time we were kids. So, I mean,
your
I obviously
inner child comes out during breakups.
Yeah, I took a lot of time to self-reflect on also like where I was wrong in that relationship because I wasn't perfect either.
Yeah.
And ultimately, like, I need to be the best version of me to cultivate the relationship that I want for myself. Mm-hmm. And that person's probably done that inner work too.
Yes, I would hope so. You think? I feel like, respectfully, men don't normally. I can't fucking take this guy seriously. Get out of here. Hey, Butler, can we get the Butler and not the audio boy? I cannot handle this.
No,
I agree
and I
with
took
that.
a lot of time. I didn't date for a long time. Like after, like I said, I think I probably didn't even go on a single date for like 6 months after.
Yeah.
Maybe longer.
Do you think people that like get out of breakups and they go straight into dating again, do you think that's like healthy or not healthy? Because personally, like I had to take 4 months. I was in crazy therapy. I had to be alone. That's all I did for 4 months. I didn't talk to a man. How would you feel about people that just get out of relationships and they're like, I'm going to go date again?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just they're not self-reflecting. Yeah. So it's a little bit of a red flag. Like if I was on a date with a guy and he was like, well, I just got out of a long-term relationship 2 weeks ago and here I am. I'd be like, number one, I'm not going to take you seriously.
No, you're not ready for me.
And number two, that is a major question you can ask a person. Like, what have you done to be better since your last relationship?
Okay, so when we're on a first date, let's remember this. When you're on a first date, do not ask, what do you do for work? That's boring. Don't fucking do that because it doesn't really matter. But what did you do to self-reflect after your last relationship? I just slurred that. What did you do to respect yourself after the last relationship? Anyways, I'm buzzed, so that's good. Okay, so
And that's a wrap.
okay, so we're gonna play smash or pass.
Okay.
If you do this on a first date, would you smash or pass the guy? Okay. So picture this. You go, he takes you to a hot air balloon ride. You are in the sky. You're having so much fun. He's handsome. He's cool, whatever. Are you smashing him after that?
Smash.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'd say the same thing. That's so fun. In the car or when you get home?
I feel like we went on a hot air balloon ride.
Yeah.
I feel like it would occur while on
It
the
would be
ride.
happening,
There'd
yeah.
be 2 rides occurring.
Yeah. But did you know that there's a person in the hot air balloon ride? So
Oh,
technically,
shit. Maybe
you can't
not.
do it alone.
Maybe not. Okay.
Threesome. So you go on a Denver ghost tour. So Cheeseman Park is very haunted. Would you ever go to Cheeseman Park, do a ghost tour, get really fucked up with someone? Would you smash or pass after?
Pass.
Pass.
No,
Okay,
I'm not
yeah.
into
Ghosts
that.
don't really
That's
get me
not my
going
vibe.
either. That's weird. I'm
doesn't
getting
do it
turned
for
on
me.
by the guys that are dead. Anyways, okay. So cooking class.
This is getting weird.
It's getting weird. Cooking class. You go to a cooking class. Okay. It's you, the guy, and the chef is not that good. He thinks, the guy that's taking you on a date, he thinks this chef is really good. You're a little uncomfortable because you think you might get food poisoning, but you're having a cooking class. The guy's really romantic, very sweet. Would you fuck him after? No.
I don't know.
Oh, a maybe.
Maybe.
Okay. That's a maybe. Not a smash or
Maybe.
pass. It's maybe.
It's a maybe.
Got it. Okay.
Depends on the vibes.
You like themes. I like themes.
We love a good theme.
Everyone fucking loves themes, okay?
Everyone in Denver loves themes.
Everyone in this town loves themes. If you go on a date to a roller rink, you are in your best 80s outfit. He's in his best. Leg warmers. This man's so hot, so rich, so cool in leg warmers. How would you feel? Would you smash or pass?
Joe's doing a shit bomb right now.
Okay. Butler,
leg
stop drinking
warmers?
while we're on the pod.
Do leg warmers? I mean, maybe. Probably pass. I did have my first kiss at a roller rink.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I didn't even ask
This
you that.
boy
That's
rolled
really
up
romantic.
to me and he was like, "You're cute," and I was like,
Wait, shut
Me?
the fuck up. How old were you when you had your
5th
first
grade.
kiss? Really? Oh my God, I was 14.
he was like, "You're cute," and I was like, "Who?" And he was like, "You."
Wait,
And
when
I
was your first kiss?
18.
18?
My parents didn't let me date.
18?
My parents didn't let me date till I was
I'm
18.
Isaac's biggest fan.
No, I'm obsessed with Isaac. That's so
He's so
sweet. Where
sweet.
was it?
Honestly, this podcast should be about Isaac. We need to find him a good
What
woman.
the
was,
fuck?
Where's that good
The
woman?
last 2
We need a
questions
good
are on
woman.
Isaac. I'm sorry, you guys. Isaac's turn. Where was your first kiss?
It was in her driveway. I dropped her off.
Really? Was she
Yeah.
cute?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Was she
That
as
was my
cute
first
as,
my first girlfriend.
Wait. Was she as cute as Kait and I?
Is that possible?
I'm blushing.
We love him. We love him.
Okay.
Which brings us into our next question. Smash or pass audio boy?
Smash for sure.
Smash for sure.
Let's go.
Ladies of
Specifically,
Denver.
that sweater and nothing else.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so these are for Audio Boy and you. Silent disco. So
Are we a pair now?
respectfully, yes, we are a throuple, okay?
Yes, we are.
So one time, I'm going to say this out of confidence and no one used this against me. I went to a silent disco with my sugar daddy at the time and we had a really good time. Would you ever go to a silent disco and smash the guy after?
Probably not.
Girl,
Doubtful.
how do you feel?
It's about silent disco? What,
And
what's
would you
this?
smash the girl after the silent disco if she was cute enough?
No.
Really?
I mean,
I didn't smash either, so that's
Yeah.
fine. None of us got laid that night.
He had one purpose.
He had one purpose, and
only.
that's it. Money. Okay, future aspirations. So when you think about the guy you're with, obviously aspiration is a big thing. What do you find most attractive of a man? Like if they are like career driven or just dream driven, like if they do not have a job and you're like, okay, you have dreams though, and like one day that could go somewhere, is that attractive to you?
Yeah, for me, it's being driven at all. So like they don't
Yeah,
have to
I
be
agree.
super successful yet or be where they want to be yet. But if they have no drive, if they're lazy, like that's such a turn off. But when a man is driven, even if he's not there yet, maybe he's broke as fuck.
Yeah.
But he's
Have the fucking
excited
goals.
and passionate
That's
about
it.
something.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
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 I feel like you're one of my favorite friends because like you're very driven and you have all these hobbies and like things that you love. And I'm the same way where I'm like, I want goals in my life. I'm retiring at 30. Fuck you guys, right? Do you feel like you want a man that is the exact same way, where he's like, I want to retire in a couple of years. I want to have fun. I want to like live my best life with you.
I mean, that would be nice.
That would be the
doesn't
goal,
have to happen
baby.
that way.
Yeah, 100%.
Obviously.
Yeah. How do you feel about kids one day?
Yeah, I want kids, but like with the right person.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's like
Yeah.
the key for me. Like, obviously, like, I don't want to be a single mom and I don't want to be a 50-50 mom.
Yeah,
Like,
100%. I want to be 100% mom, just vibe. Yeah, I get that. You want kids?
Absolutely.
How many?
2 to 3.
Are you going to name them Kait and Avery?
I don't want to name them after their mothers, so no.
You dirty son of a bitch.
one to each of us.
That's cute.
Isaac.
I loved that.
Isaac with the quick wit.
Isaac with the quick wit. So, okay.
Isaac's hired as the new host. That's it.
Honestly, I think I'm in love with the audio boy. So,
Are we all?
the original host is out. His mustache is nice. But
It's
not that
working.
good.
It's
Joe
working,
is out,
chat.
Isaac is in.
Yes, 100%. Well, I have a cigarette in front of me. I would love to light that up, but I can't in here. So I have to go. But anyways, all I want to say is, why should someone date you and what do you bring to the table?
Oh,
Other than
God.
being the sweetest, kindest, smartest, hottest girl in Denver, what do you have else to bring?
I mean, doesn't that sum
Hype
it up?
yourself up right now. Like
Don't
you
be
deserve
humble.
it. Yeah, don't be humble.
I mean, I think I'm hardworking. I think I'm super interesting. I think I'm fun.
Yes, you
like,
are.
I feel like I do so much cool shit and I just want to share that with someone. So, I mean, if they want to have fun and enjoy their life.
All
that's
I'm
that.
saying is the man that marries you, he better be ready to throw shit at parties. Because you are
If he can't
at your
throw
wedding.
a watermelon, he's out.
Would you be mad at me if I threw a watermelon at your wedding?
No, I would be thrilled. If you don't, I'm going to be upset
She'll
now.
cry.
I'm going to be expecting it. I'll be like, when's the watermelon?
Yeah. Hey, I know it's my reception, but
Yeah.
anyways, what's your wedding going to look like? It's to both of us, so.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I don't know if my parents are gonna approve a dual wedding, but we'll get past that.
Your mom's going to watch this and say, that chick is so cool, marry both of them.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is.
I love
So-
your mom. We talk every weekend.
Yeah,
so.
your mom's cool. Do you have sisters?
No, 3 brothers.
Oh, are they hot?
Doesn't that explain a lot?
How
That's
many?
a lot
How
of
many of them are
testosterone
hot
in
and
one
single?
house.
All of them.
Can we
All of them
have
are hot.
one each?
No.
What the
I'm not big into
Isaac?
sharing.
Want to hear a funny story?
Sorry,
So,
Mom. I'm sorry, Mom Pachetti.
Speaking of weddings.
Okay, ready?
You say you know when you know. One of my ex-boyfriends, like 2 exes ago, I remember one night I had a dream because I knew we weren't right for each other. I just knew.
no.
I had a dream that we got married and I wore a black dress to the wedding.
Because you knew you weren't right.
And
Funeral.
then that after the wedding, I like cut it up and sent it in the mail to another guy. This was a dream, but I was like, if that's not foreshadowed, like my subconscious telling me I need to break up with this man, I don't know what is.
Wait, okay, so on that topic, this will be our last one. Do you believe in white buffaloes?
What's that?
It is the man that got away. The one that you, one day you're married to the person that you like, think you love. Okay. You have kids, whatever. And you still think about this man in the past and he's your white buffalo. He's like the one that got away, whatever. Do you have one of those?
I might.
You do? I think, yeah. Okay. Well, slay queen.
we'll
So
see, you
on
know?
that note, maybe he should come back around because she's still single.
Well,
So.
he's married now, so.
Oh, just kidding. Don't come back around. That's fucking
Love it.
weird. Divorce your wife first. Weirdo. Do you have a white buffalo?
I actually don't think I do.
Really?
No.
Not
Yeah.
one girlfriend you've ever been with that you're like, oh my God, I want to be with her so bad.
No.
Really?
I've only had 3 girlfriends. No.
Oh, okay. Why
Yeah.
didn't those work out?
First one was high school.
Okay.
Just
That
too
doesn't
young,
work.
immature.
Yeah,
doesn't
fuck that.
doesn't happen. It's
Let's
a
talk
short
about
one.
where Avery lost her virginity.
Oh my God. Okay, so I
It's all mine.
Thank you for saving me.
So
I was getting bored. I'm
fuck
sorry.
audio boy. I lost my virginity in okay, so I lost my virginity in the back of a car once.
Wait, what? You only lose your V card
Well,
once.
yeah, okay, and it was may have not been on my birthday, but it was also his virginity, and then he told everyone that I give really bad blowjobs, and I was traumatized, and I didn't
didn't
give
even know.
I didn't give a single blowjob the rest of my high school career because
that's
I was
so
so
sad.
embarrassed.
Your career.
Yeah, no, I was so embarrassed. I
You
was
just
like,
left that as your track record.
fuck that guy. He thinks I give bad blowjobs.
0 and 1.
Yeah. Anyways, where'd you lose your virginity?
On a trampoline at my high school boyfriend's grandma's house.
Okay, so I'm gonna
He had
jump to that.
burn on his knees.
What? Were you doing doggy on the trampoline?
I don't remember.
How old were you?
17.
Oh, okay. No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Adds up.
We were just babies.
Oh, just babies. On that note, welcome to Table for One. I'm so sorry. This was X-rated. Let's make sure to put that in the comment. I'm so sorry.
Love to hear it.
But we love you guys, and I'm gonna chug this rest of this drink. So
yes, thank you both so much for coming on. This is so fun. Make sure everybody subscribe if you want.
I got it. Wait,
I said when Avery came on the pod, I would subscribe.
Yeah,
so here we are. I guess I'll subscribe.
We're up to 3 subscribers.
Maybe other people might consider it too. I don't know.
So all I want to do right now is say a message to our sponsors. I'm so thankful for you. You're so cool.
What
and
sponsors?
Thank you. Zen and Blue Chew at the moment, I think. I don't know who they are yet. And maybe espresso martinis. So anyways.
Tequila.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Shambongs.
Anyways, we have to go because I think this is going to get worse if we don't. But thanks for tuning in, like, and subscribe, or I might cry. So
Bye.
Amen. Thank you guys so much. It's so fun.